Hey guys, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMind trailer, which was the newest trailer. Now, obviously, we most likely will be getting more trailers before winter actually gets here, and we actually see the full thing. But the important thing to realize about this new trailer is that it did give us some more information. And I'm actually kind of glad. Now, obviously, everyone has their complaints about the whole adding story whenever you're adding DLC, and Kingdom Hearts is kind of known for that, where they add these little bits of story that aren't you don't that don't necessarily have to be canon, but they are. So, such as the whole battle with Xemnas at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, or the battle, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, and the battle with Lingering Will at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Things like that have always been kind of like up in the air. Are they canon? But now with Kingdom Hearts 3, it looks like we will actually be getting the information, and it might be a bit more than we were expecting, specifically due to the fact that this will be adding a lot of story that wasn't actually in there. It appears that it's going to be showing a lot more information about obviously all of the Keyblade wielders that have joined the 13 Darknesses once again, with, of course, Demyx, Marluxia, Larxene, and Luxord. Obviously, it's going to have tons of information about them, and we are going to be getting probably more information than we bargained for, which is good. And I'm glad that we are actually going to be getting more story in this update, even if it is not free DLC. And obviously, we will also be getting some more bosses and stuff like that. And I'm actually really glad because this trailer showed a lot more than I was expecting. In the last trailer, we found out the whole you will be able to use other other characters when you go through the trials, and I'm assuming that you'll be able to redo the trials now instead of just, oh yeah, you did them once, now you can't ever do them again. But now you'll be able to retry them with any of the characters and a few other things along those lines as well. And so on and so forth. But then the next thing is that once you have actually obtained every single character, and continued with the DLC, and you've continued with the DLC or whatever, then I think that there will also be, of course, the new bosses, which I'm excited to see how they do them. Considering the fact that it looks like they're going to be adding a ton of bosses that are going to be probably new fights for every single Organization 13 member, it's definitely something that is intriguing to know what exactly is going to be happening with them. Most likely what's going to happen is that they will open up a new area that will be similar to what we had with the Cavern of Remembrance. And probably a few other new areas, and I'm assuming that there will actually be tons of new areas added in ReMind. Probably you'll be able to travel around to all of the worlds that we only get to see in cutscenes because of the fact that, well, simply, people want to explore these worlds. Now, of course, that would mean that, one, we would get Destiny Islands to be somewhat explorable, which would be awesome. We'll also be getting Sid's Tower, which actually would make sense that we would get that, considering the fact that it was actually revealed in a lot of trailers that you could play there, but it just never happened. So that would be awesome. Obviously, the Land of Departure. I don't necessarily want to see the entire world be explorable, but definitely a good possibility to have that be enabled. And of course, uh, Radiant Garden, specifically places like the uh, castle. That would be extremely helpful. Um, and it's actually something that I do want to talk about, considering the fact that Radiant Garden apparently is exactly the way it was in Birth by Sleep. So I'm wondering if it is actually fully completed, or if there's actually tons of areas that, as you travel around, you'll actually see that there's actually some areas that are similar to what it was in Kingdom Hearts 2, maybe even a few areas that are Kingdom Hearts 1 very much related. And it would be a good way to actually remind players of what they saw in the past. And like I said in a previous video, it would be good for there to be a tournament. No matter what form of tournament it is, it would be awesome to see that happen. Perhaps it could be something where you could actually play with a lot of the characters that you've met throughout the series. Especially considering the fact that there are a lot of characters that we haven't seen in a while, such as the Princesses of Heart or the original Princesses of Heart. We haven't, and obviously Aladdin, Jack, and so on and so forth. Whatever the case is, though, I'm actually looking very forward to ReMind. Um, there wasn't much to be added to say with the trailer, but I think that it's definitely looking good, to say the least. And I most likely will be buying it as soon as it releases in December. Well, it's not actually been confirmed that it will be December, but I'm taking my chances and saying that that's going to be when it will be releasing. But there is one more thing that I do want to mention. I think that when we get to D23, they will be revealing the next Kingdom Hearts game, as well as the release date for the ReMind, for Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMind. And obviously, once that happens, we'll get to play ReMind. It might actually release the day that they have that trailer, which would be awesome. But then we're also going to be getting the next trailer for whatever the game is that's going to be happening between Kingdom Hearts 3 and Kingdom Hearts 4. Which I want to say most likely will be Kingdom Hearts True Key, or something along those lines. Basically, it's the full version of Key, but with it probably not being an MMO. More of it will be very specific, like you play as Ephemer and maybe you meet some character that you can design or something. It's definitely a possibility, but I want to know what you guys think of the ReMind trailer, as well as what you think will be going on for the future of Kingdom Hearts. Unfortunately, if you guys are looking forward to my to my Let's Play on Twitch today, I'm sorry it's not happening today, unfortunately. I have a lot of things that are going on, and I just simply don't have the time right now. But you don't have to worry, because I do promise that I will be doing the other 2 live streams later this week, as well as I will also be making I will be doing the live stream for Kingdom Hearts 3 next week. So don't worry, guys. It is coming. Just have a little patience. But anyways, guys, I have been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, Don.